Music.
Alright, welcome to another episode of Hot Under the Hood. Ladies, let me say this with care. Not all silence is neglect, not all stillness is weakness, and not all men that don't argue with you is not avoiding the conversation. Some of us just see too clearly and we see through the storm. We might not react like you want us to react, but I want to speak directly to that part of you today, ladies. Okay. See, what many women misunderstand is that emotional stillness is not a lack of love, it's a signal of maturity, internal command. A stoic man does not raise his voice to feel powerful. I don't gotta respond in the moment to feel like I'm in control. Don't have to overtalk because you know what's true. But when you're used to emotional chaos or childhood inconsistency, a quiet man probably feels like a mystery, or worse, or like a threat to your nervous system. But he's not trying to hurt you. He's trying to stay whole while deciding if you're safe enough to be led in. I'm not checked out. He's not checked out. He's checking you out. It's just this certain kind of man that don't really got to say much because his eyes say everything. If you ever dealt with one, you already know his silence after the outburst. It's not punishment. It's just calculated calm. I'm watching, not because I'm passive, but because I'm patient enough to study without reacting. And sometimes, if you do react, you just got to get back to the masking and stillness. Let me ask you something though. What do you do when you can't pull a man emotionally, ladies? When you can't get him to chase or over comfort you, do you turn chaotic? Do you withhold affection? Do you project your fears onto him just by you being in the presence of a grounded man? Like your nervous system probably protested and you want to create friction just to feel secure, but that's really not love. That's really just trauma trying to find a new host. The real ones do not chase noise. The men who've done the inner work, who don't jump at every text, who don't beg for your time, who don't argue with delusion. We not playing games. We just know that our peace is expensive and not everyone can afford access. See, that type of man don't seek control. He just want presence. And you either align with that presence or you start spinning to get attention. But the more you spin, the more that man gonna pause until you either calm down or remove yourself. Stillness is the highest form of protection. And here's the secret. A masculine man in control of himself is protecting both of y'all. He's not just reacting because your chaos doesn't deserve to be near it. He's holding the containment even when you're trying to tear it open. So if you ever say to yourself, he doesn't fight for me, he must not care. Flip that. Ask yourself, am I mistaking my own emotional addiction for love? Am I demanding fireworks when the fire inside me needs to be regulated? Because the man who does not react might be the first man who's truly healthy enough not to. And this is really how you grow in that type of man's presence. If you with a man like this, ladies, stoic, magnetic, a leader, here's how you become magnetic. Learn how to sit in silence. Stop creating drama to feel connection. Ask questions instead of assuming attentions. Understand when he go quiet, he thinking, not plotting. Match his calm, not his power, but his peace. And if he's still there after all of your storms, that's real love. Not fireworks love, not fairy tale love, but sovereign, chosen, grounded love. And the benefit of being with a grounded guy like me or a man like that, they will elevate your nervous system. It will expose every part of you that thought love had to come with yelling, chasing, proving, and pain. But if you lean in, if you regulate, if you receive him without resistance, he'll give you access that most women never get. A man who can lead your storm without losing his crown. Because he ain't gonna chase you, he's not gonna perform for you, but he'll inspire you. Because he's not just here to be your lover, he's here to be your mirror and your evolution. You feel me? But so if you're lucky enough to know good men like that, ladies, don't try to shake him. Study his silence. Meet him in his stillness. And then ask yourself, am I woman enough to rise with him? Or do I only know how to survive in chaos? And that's just today's message. Stay sovereign, stay open. And I want everyone out here to just build together at a better rate. Let them haters hate, and we gonna build them big rates, eat them plates. All of my FGF crew, forever going forward. To all of the La Lit ladies, what's good? Love, peace, soul. All right, y'all, I'm out.